Hello, morning, welcome back to my channel. Before I start, I would like to thank all new subscribers, all returnees, those that share my YouTube channel. I appreciate, seriously, thank you very much. Okay, today I do have a new update. The update has been flying around, but I had to summarize it so it will be as simple as ABC. Okay, this update has to do with the UK eligibility criteria for healthcare assistants. In my former video I made a concise list as regards what you need, do you understand, to come to the UK, but now the UK government has made it easy. Yeah, and the good news is that this month, which is February, the UK government has signed that people can start coming in as healthcare assistant. But before I go into details, my name is Chioma Jane Ifyono, aka Lolo Masuri. So in my channel I give more of updates as regards migration, that's healthcare assistant majorly, and also I give tips as regards healthy lifestyles. I also give as regards healthy lifestyle. I also give healthy tips. I give tips for finances, like I'll teach how to save, the best apps to use and save, and all those stuff. I have a lot of things to show us here. So I'll be talking about the eligibility. This eligibility criteria is so amazing because the criteria is much easier. It's not gonna you're not gonna spend much money, and you have about 6,000 opportunities. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is, in my former video I talked about getting an NVQ certificate. Yes, I did say that, and I still advise people who have the fund to go for NVQ certificates. I advise you get that, because now the government has scraped it here, but employers will always go for people with certificates and skills. Okay, so I would advise those that have money to still get the NVQ certificate. This is my own advice, but the government said it has been scraped out, so that's to make the processing easier. But if you have money, I advise you get it. Then that's just it. Many people were like, how am I gonna get the NVQ? I'm still gonna share the link in my description box so you see where you can get your NVQ. Okay, the next one is that the certificate equivalent they gave is RQF level 3, and this RQF level 3 is equivalent to a WAEC, those in Nigeria, A level, those in the UK. WAEC, GCE, ENIC, that's what RQF level 3 is equivalent to. After my research, that's what I saw via the comparability. Government, yes, has said NVQ is no longer a necessity, but I advise you get it if you do have money. Okay, for those that have watched the previous video and have started the NVQ, kudos to you all, and I can't wait to see you in the UK. And also for those that have nursing diploma, those that once you have any care skill, you've taken care of someone, you have the skills required, then I think this eligibility is going to go for you. But I advise you back it up with a certificate. Okay, because there's no how you let's say you are the employer, there's no how you're going to recruit someone that doesn't have any skill. So many people that have skill, you want to go for those that have skill, right? So that's why I advise you to get that if you do have the money to get that. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about is the eligibility job titles. So once you've gotten your certificate and you don't wish to go through that, you have your WAEC or you have your degree and you just want to try, these are the eligibility job titles to look out for. The first one is care worker, the next one is support worker, the next one is healthcare assistant, the next one is home carer. So these are the eligibility these are the eligibility job titles to look out for. Okay, so another one I'm going to talk about is the cost. When people are striving to do this, they're kind of, I want to go, but do you have any plans for your cost? So I'll quickly tell us like 5 things or 6 things to be budgeting while you're planning to relocate, because you do need money to use and do this. Okay, the first one is your international passport. You need to get an international passport, and it's gonna cost you some money. The next one is you need English proficiency. So you need to test for English proficiency. Sometimes employers might request IELTS, some might not, some people, but UK NARIC is a good one that can test your English proficiency. Okay, so for those that have attended university, you here at an advantage, because your degree can be assessed, and seeing that you are taught in English, that can also give you a go ahead as regards the UK NARIC certification that you did English. So the next one is police report. You need some money to do your police report. Once you've stayed in that country for more than 5 years, you need a police report, and also it requires cost. The next one is flight fee. You need to budget your flight fee. You also need to budget your visa, because you're going to apply for visa. Okay, so this, you need to put this into consideration too, so it doesn't choke you. It doesn't. Everybody wants to go, you see, everybody wants to leave, but you need to also consider this cost. Another thing I want you to put in mind is, in as much as a lot of people are trying to come to the UK, but if you organize yourself, if you package yourself well, do things accordingly. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the agencies I found are recruiting. So the first one is Priory Group, the next one is Nurses for Care, the third one is Care UK, etc. And in my previous video, I also showed us how to find care homes or companies that recruit healthcare assistants. So I'm going to put the link to those, so you can go and watch it and know, because these agencies that I have listed might be so busy because they are the known ones, but there are some people that are yearning for healthcare assistance, but people are not even coming. So I'm going to drop the link and you go through there. The last and not the least is your CV. Okay, your CV, your resume needs to be very, very, very sexy. It needs to be very nice. Your CV needs to be very concise and understandable. Please, if you are going to use someone's sample to make a CV, please try not to copy verbatim. You need to make sure that all the things you put in there, that you know how to do them, or because you can't just lie. If you say you know how to do something and you come and unfortunately you don't know how to do it, seriously, your stay might be jeopardized. So just make sure you know what you are putting in for your CV, and also try as much as possible to make it very professional. Okay, arrange your CV very well, because CV, when an employer goes through your CV, that's number one. So it makes them know whether they're gonna call you for interview or not. So your CV is another thing you need to look into. So you can even pay people if you don't know how to organize it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate. If you know you watched to the end, you're the real MVP. Thank you for watching, and also look out for updates from my video, because I'll be dropping tips.